Hello, Miss Martin here to help you get creative, and today we're going to be making one of these, a stop light parrotfish for Mary Seacole, a nightlight. It's a fold nightlight, this one. That's what it looks like at night. So we start off with our sheet with our two fish on the front and the back. And we begin by cutting off a bit of paper that we don't need for the moment. At the top and bottom, there is a strip of paper. There we go. And we need it later. So what we're going to do is just snip that off now. Nice straight line of cutting. Now, using scissors is a really good skill to learn. It's a good thing to practice as well. So if you have a chance, do a bit of cutting out and things. That's always a very useful thing to learn as an artist, but it also helps with other things as well. So there we go. We've got our two strips and we'll put those aside for later. So now we need to get some colour on here. Let's have a look at a stoplight parrotfish first. Beautiful, from the Caribbean. Beautiful blues and pinks and yellows, and that's what we want to get onto our artwork. But if you don't want to make it exactly the same, you can use any colours you like. The important thing is to make it really, really colourful. The more colour for your nightlight, the better. So here I go. I'm going for the pink and blue and yellow, but as I say, go for any colours you like. I'm going to go nice and fast. I've speeded it up for you. You don't want to watch me colouring the whole thing. It would take forever if it was at the normal speed. So I put on some scales. That's what we call the little patterns and loops on the fish, the scales. And I've done some nice pink around the eye as well. So we're using felt tip pens for our colouring today. It's really important we use felt tip pens because later on we're going to be rubbing oil into our piece of cardboard, into our little fish, and that's going to help the light shine all the way through the card and make it really, really beautiful. And it won't work if we use crayons or colour pencils. That's why we're using felt tip pen today. And it's also nice because it makes really strong colours. Right, speeding up now like crazy. Get on some beautiful blue. I really like the blue when it goes over the pink. It makes purple. And nearly done. In fact, we've got two sides to do, haven't we? Perhaps we have to do a little bit of magic now because it's going to take up too much of your lesson watching me colour in. Yeah, let's do some magic with that other side. Ready, steady, and go. Hey, there we go. Nicely finished for you. So we're ready to move on, and what we need to do next is cut it out. Cut out our little fish. In design technology, you do a lot of cutting out. So we just go around the edge here. And, oh, I know something very important. When you get here, you've got to stop. Stop. We need that fold in there. Remember, it's called a fold nightlight or a fold lantern. And so we need to keep that there. Let's go all the way around our little fish. That's it, speed it up a bit. The more practice you get with cutting, the better, as they say. Round we go, keeping that fold there. Just around the tail now to go, and we are done. And I think what we'll do is let's pause the video there. Let's just stop there now, and you can get on and make your fish. Let's start again. We're ready to move on the next stage, which is to put oil onto our fish. This is the thing that's going to help the light shine through it. So what we do is we put a bit of oil into a bowl, this baby oil, and we dip in a cotton wool ball, or this is a piece of towel roll I'm using, whatever you've got, and you just rub it into the cardboard. Can you see how that's changed colour already in the middle there? It makes the colours much brighter and stronger, and it means that the light can shine all the way through the cardboard. It's a really nice little technique. Now I'm just rubbing it all over my little fish. I want to make sure I get it right up to all the edges, and we've got to do the other side of it as well. Let's flip that round. Bit more oil. Yep, let's do the second side. Just rubbing in. Oh, I've just noticed there I've not cut out the mouth. Let's snip that out. Doesn't matter. There we go. Get rid of that. And we need to finish up rubbing in the oil all over our fish. We don't want to miss out any spots. That's the way. Lovely. And now if we turn over, can you see there's some little patches of white still there? Look, do you see that? That's where there's not enough oil soaked in, so we need to give it a bit more rubbing. Oh, I've been very clumsy there. Silly Miss Martin. Don't rush like I'm doing. So we need to fold it now on that middle piece there, because of course it is called a fold nightlight. So it's sort of like a card at the moment, and we just want to make it a bit more stable. Now, if you've got any oil left, rub it in your hands. We've all got very dry hands from all the hand washing we're doing at the moment, so don't waste it. Rub it in your hands. Lovely. Okay, so we've got our fish, but now we're going to use these strips of cardboard that we cut off at the start, and we're going to use this to make a little stand to keep our fish upright. So the first thing to do is just fold it in half and then give it a little snip. We can turn one of the strips into two here, and we start with this one here, and we're going to just attach it on the inside if we use our stapler for this. Now, glue doesn't work because we've oiled it. That's why you're needing to use staples. So you can't use sellotape or glue when you've used this oil. Okay, put our second one on, staple that into place, nice and secure. And we're just going to sort of measure this to get an idea of how long we want this loop to be. And it's up to you how wide you want it to open. This is the little stand, so yeah, I'm going to snip a bit off, I think. That's it. Snip that off and then line it up, and I'm ready to use my stapler again. I'm happy with that. And that's one side of the stand made, and we just need to put the other side in. Just bring that round, use our stapler again, and there is our finished little lamp. All we need for our nightlight is to put a little battery operated candle inside it, like this one, and I'll just pop it in. You can't really see it very well though because it's too light at the moment. Let me just take it into a darker room. There, can you see how the light shines through because we oiled it? Isn't that rather lovely? There, I hope your lamp looks beautiful.